What's up, everybody? This is Joe from Support and Resistance Trading. I want to go over quickly a couple trades today, just one, and kind of one that I called out in the room. I was able to play the afternoon a little bit today after my lunch. Today is not my best day to trade. It's every other day is my better day to trade. So let's talk about today. I traded some win. You can see on the chart, and I'll talk about it. It was kind of something new for me. So I was looking at Win. I've been watching Win. If you haven't noticed, Win has been on a tear. So there's a 15. We'll go to the 1 year so you can see. Win has been on a tear for, I don't know, over a week now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. Technically 8 days. It gapped up today. And I was going to try something different. So I was watching Win this morning, kind of break out and kind of just hold this level here. You can see it kind of held in here the support from the pre-market, and it kind of was going horizontal / uptrending the entire day. So I was watching it and waiting for it to break this 144.50 level, and then I was waiting for it to see if it would break over 145, obviously a whole dollar. So it broke over 144. It's 144.70. Broke over 144.70. You can see there's volume that came in. Okay, so we had volume come through. I bought it at 144.80, and I wrote it up above to 145.28, and I sold it at 145.28. I was hoping for 35, but we got this candle in here, and I sold within this candle. And I wasn't happy with the price action after. So, made a couple bucks. I held a DKS swing in potential for it to drop because I was very interested in DKS. I sold it as soon as this morning we opened. We went all the way down to 40. Okay, on the first candle this morning, we went all the way down to 40, and I sold it literally at 40.01. I sold the option and got out for a few dollars just to stay green in the trade. Would it have kept going down? I don't know. Obviously, it spiked up, but DKS was looking strong. It closed above the 50% mark on Fridays. Right, we came up and we held above 50%. We usually hold above 50% of the previous candle. It's usually a bullish sign. So this candle held above the 50% of the entire candle's length. So for example, if the candle is $2 long, right? If it held above a dollar middle line, then we know that it's a bullish sign. So if it goes from say 40 to 41 or 40.50, if it holds above 40.25, it's a bullish sign, which it did. And obviously today we had another continuous follow through. So I'm still watching it. I still believe we are going to come down. We are way overextended. We are into some resistance. The high of this was 40.87, I think. So 41 we hit today. I'm going to watch 41. If we come up and tap it, I would debate it, depending on the actual how the SPY and everything's doing. So that was the trade of the day. I was also watching Tesla. I called a trade on Tesla today in the chat room, and again in the afternoon when there's not many people there. Above 173. I don't know where my line went. Had a line above 173. We broke above. We went all the way up to almost 175, I believe. Yep, and then we came back down. So, I was just trying to try some new stuff today that isn't short-based. That is just kind of more like these stocks are consolidating, right? And then they're going to keep going up and break out. And that's kind of just something different. So let's talk about Snap. Snap spiked up pre-market and then kind of just faded throughout the entire day. So to me, that's weak. We couldn't gain high. Yes, we held the morning right here, but it spiked up and it just kind of faded the entire day. So Snap will 100% be on my watch tomorrow. AMC on some news, also holding its highs here. Relatively, within 40 cents, 50 cents. So again, that above 50% of the spike. It's a positive sign. So I'm going to leave AMC actually for a long play. NVTA I had on my watch list. It's kind of horizontal. This was from the other day. It's kind of horizontal. I was hoping for this U pattern. I'm going to leave it just because. Going to leave DKS. Going to leave DAL. Why am I going to leave DAL? Well, we're getting into Wednesday is earnings on DAL, plus with all the news that is occurring with Boeing and Boeing stopping the 737. Not stopping, but slowing down the manufacturing of the 737. That I'm going to continue to watch this and see just what happens. Roku I had on. This thing is just crazy. I am not going to touch it. Going to get rid of that. Foot Locker. Okay. Foot Locker, remember I was telling you, it was that first red day was the other day. Let's see if it fades off. It did. Okay, not really liking the setup anymore, and I didn't touch it because I was busy. Get rid of that. WB, okay, kind of keep coming up here. We're going to keep coming. I'll probably leave that win. This thing is just on a tear. I do like I put in a red day, but it did put in this massive gap candle, so I'll leave that. I'm going to get rid of NVIDIA. I love Apple. Why do I love Apple? Well, Apple is at a mental huge resistance, and I actually do think we're going to break through this 200. Obviously, we did a little bit in after hours. We had 20.50, 200.50 cents. So, will we continue up? I'm definitely leaving that. Tesla's just so hurt. I'm not playing that any more than what I did. Boeing, again, with their stock, I'm interested to see what happens with Boeing. Clearly, I'm losing internet service. So I'm going to watch Boeing and just see what happens here. What happens with this gap down that we had. Just interested, not because I'll probably play it or not. So let's go through my quick scanner. Let's get this video quick and done. SNE, whatever, no idea. Look at that share. That's nothing. SNE was Sony. Yes, I love this. Why? Because look at this volume bar. We'll probably have a sell-off. Look at the volume in general on Sony. Very, very, very weak. Previous earnings, we have barely any volume, but that was just some massive volume, and that one will 100% be in my watch list for a short and a fade for the next couple days, just because, yes, it did hold its highs, but it's slight risk if we don't break above this $47 limit. We're in a huge random area here on the EMAs as well. Probably a big one for me. TW, not much pre there. CRS, again, gapping up at red. Okay. EOLS, okay, low volume. SYMC, a lot of people in my room were talking about this. Yes, we're in a gap fill here. So if you were looking at a long, this could be an interesting play, bouncing off these lows of 24 bucks here, roughly where it closed at. If we open and we kind of hold that $24 level, this thing could run again. It could continue. A lot of volume today. SYMC, I'll throw it up there just to see what it does in the morning. Not my play, but just because. STNE, not really into that chart. mRNA, this thing is a massive runner, I guess, here. Let's see what the 180. Let's go to the, not mean to do that, messing around. 3 or 3 week. Okay, not much pre-market, not much real resistance. Yes, we're above here, but again, it's not something I would touch, especially with this hammer, this like stopping candle, as I like to call them, right? When the sellers come in, we sell off for a whole lot of time. I kind of missed my move. Close kind of weak. Yes, could we come back down here and trade a little bit? Let's see what the options are for me. Close my order book down here. Yeah, see, these are brutal for me. This spread is brutal, so I would like it, but I'm not going to touch it. PII, no. Volume, AX, whatever. UGAZ, I've traded this before in the past. It is just like the craziest chart on the weekly because of how expensive it was, and it just come down so much. Yeah, really not. For me, there's the 5 minute, the 1 year, 1 day. Look at this. Insane. So yeah, right now this will be it. I'll see with any of the news. I know we do have some earnings tomorrow. I do not remember what. I remember that we do have Bed Bath & Beyond on Wednesday. We got Delta on Wednesday, so those will be my main watchers going into Wednesday. Just because of, I know there will be volume there. So here's what we got. All right, we got Boeing again. Always watching that just because of all the news with the 737s. I always keep the SPY. Apple because of 200. Win because it's just on a crazy tear. Why not get some of that move? Continue and get some of that move. WB, I'm just interested in. DAL, I'm keeping. Sony, we're gonna leave Dick's Sporting Goods. I'm hoping we get a sell eventually soon. NVTA, leaving this because I'm still in this kind of cup. Probably won't touch this at all, but again, I'm just going to leave it. It's only got 1.5. It's a little low. Dick's was super low, and you know what? I'll probably get rid of this NVTA just because there's so much going on. We got SYMC. Okay, leaving this because we're into this weird little gap area. Interested to see just what happens. AMC, massive tear into this resistance. See if it holds this 1650 area. Really it's roughly down here, if you really want to be specific, roughly around the $16, $16.20 area. Right? And we'll see if it actually holds and we get above this and continue forward. I would play along on that just because. Snap, interested to see this thing. I think it's super clearly overbought on the RSI, and I hope we get a sell-off, into the continuation. Fill this, come all the way back down, retest this $11.50 or $11 area, and we just fade off because I think Snap is absolutely dog shit. So that's the watch list for today, guys. Thank you for listening to me ramble on this wonderful Monday, and I hope you all have a great trading day tomorrow. If again, I'm going to plug this every single day. We have a chat room, Support and Resistance Mob. Okay, if you're interested, just message me here or message me on Discord chat. I've added about 3 people today. Every day I've had about 3 or 4 people, and the room's growing to some solid people. I added a horse rider today, had some activity talking and getting to know everybody. So, again, we're just a group of people just having a good time talking about stocks. No pump and dumps here. Everyone with just some good suggestions. Everyone trading options or day trading. I mean, there's a lot of variety. So if you're interested, just let me know. Again, Support and Resistance Mob. We're on the Discord chat room. If you're interested, just send me a message. I am Occam's Razor 32. Where am I? I know I was talking here. Here's my name. Okay. So if you need to add me here. Occam's Razor 32. All right, and we'll get you in there. If not, message me up on YouTube, and I'll help you out. So here's the watch list again for today, guys. Let's good luck tomorrow. Let's keep growing this account, keep making it green, and I'll talk to everybody soon. Thanks, everybody.